rant.
Right. I think I'm gonna rant a little bit more, but I'll be right back. I gotta go piss.
Hi, Alice. Hi, Alice. I'm spanking Alice's hip with a fly swatter. Are you live? It just told me you're live. I'm confused. Did you crash? I guess he crashed his thing. Oh, Spanky, Alice. A Spanky.
I also wanted to mention the fact we were doing something up in the mire. I think we were looking for you a camp location, but we were doing something up in the mire, and what ended up happening was I went to fast travel to you. Tell me why the first place I ended up was a fucking fissure site right next to a damn, just a bunch of scorch attacked me. I ended up not being able to make it, and I had to run. I had no choice but to run.
You said the mire? You sure that wasn't the bog?
No, it was in the mire. It just spawned. It could have been a bog. I think I remember. We're doing that. I think
towards the vault raid, maybe, where the new vault raid is.
Right.
That would probably be it. I think I could remember that because that's where it's almost perfectly placed within proximity and just barely outside of reach that scorch site. But the scorch, if they wander up there, so will the scorch beast. So you have the chance to, low level or not, get caught by these bastards when you're spawning in just to do some bullying. Maybe you went on a little junk run and happened to go there to get a quick one in before you scrap box. And then the scorch is like, us? No, you can't go in there. Look, see, kill. I just want to go to my tent. And the Scorch Beast Queen is like, that ass is mine. I don't have to ask for permission.
It's like the Scorch Beast is like, he thinks he's got all this power on her.
Right, Alice.
He doesn't know. I don't need his consent.
And just so you know, I'm not hurting Alice. She's just really annoyed.
Right. But
she takes good beatings. She's a good girl. She's like that.
I can't talk about all these bad times without talking about some good times. Well, slightly.
We've had some fun ones.
But
I met you on Fallout.
We had a good laugh out of some bad times, though. But
I think the Ride Storm, Scorch Beast, and Gutsy thing was very funny. But I kind of felt like, oh look, it was comically there. We could also talk about your Doom video. That one was fun. I had the idea to set it up. Right. I had the idea to set it up, and then we just added extra little bits in the end.
Extra audio, but it was mostly Gas's idea. But
I loved it.
I wanted to mention
that was fun.
You and I were looking up at I think it was like some kind of lake. I don't remember the name of the lake, but we're looking at a lake next to the vault down at the bottom of the map. Maybe you can mention it, but we ended up. It's like I'm gonna check it out. Or I don't think that's exactly where it was, but I know that we were like at a fisher site. It's like I think it's dormant. I'm gonna go check it out. And I just see
that was the second, then not non-prime, just like prime.
Okay.
It could have been prime itself, the actual. I was like, I'm gonna go look at this, guys. I'll be right back, and I just came running back like shit. I'm sorry. Wasn't dormant.
I thought it was dormant, and it's like.
And you see me running up the hill. It's like shit.
Yeah.
It was funny though, because I just really kind of thought it was not dormant. Oh boy, I had fun. But even out of the bad, there's still some good, but honestly, I'm not gonna risk it anymore though.
And I will go ahead and say that the game could have potential to be really good if they just fix these fucking bugs and the damn duplication glitch. If that were to happen, I would rather wait for any other update if that would happen.
Me personally, no. That's not me thing. I'm actually like, I'm gonna do just like I did Terraria. I don't care if they make an update and they advertise that update. The update to fix the game. I'm gonna do it just like I did Terraria. when that update comes out, I'm just going to say, no, I'm going to keep doing whatever I'm doing. No, I won't give them a second run. I gave Tori that this did the same thing in a way. There was some problems that we kept crashing a lot, but not as much as Fallout. And in the end, I was like, you know what? I just quit. I told you myself that when that big update comes in, that what Journey's in, I will not even bother to even attempt to play it because of all the nonsense that we had to go through. I'm gonna do it with Fallout too. Like it when they had an update to fix the server. I don't even care if they get a new engine to run the game. It will be forever on that list of no play, no care. Yeah.
You're talking about Tokyo, or not, that dude.
Drift.
Tokyo Drift. But you were talking about that dude, he's on right now, but I wanted to mention, they're pretty cool, but...
Little shit. Hi, Alice.
But,
Alice followed me upstairs, and she's like, "There, yes."
I also wanted to talk about more because through all this wasteland stuff that we did, we had a lot of hell for it. You and me both, because we had to spend a lot of time just doing Ward's Quest, or for you it was me and Roxy, but I had to spend a lot of time doing Ward's Quest. You ended up getting all that work done before me.
We went through all the bullshit it sent me through. Eventually I did.
Right.
But at the same time, I was willing to glitch the game out if I didn't get it. So, because I was getting on that very large version, never caring. At one point I was like, fuck it, I don't care if I do or don't. But then I was like, you know what, fuck that. If I don't get it, I'll glitch the game out and make it before I get it.
Right.
I was willing to go through any means necessary, even hacking in a code that gives it to me. Honestly, if I ever play Fallout again, I'm not hacking a code as an actual server that makes me unkillable and unbannable, no matter what. They'll shut the game down if I leave. It'll be permanently shut down through this code. That way, if I leave the game and I get arrested or something, well, Fallout's gone. Do I give a fuck? No. Because I think that'd be a good fuck you, Todd. Even if I got sent to federal prison for it, I wouldn't be playing the game. Therefore, the game won't work. You, Todd. We'll call it the Todd Howard virus.
He needs a good middle finger here somewhere.
But I'll call it the Todd Howard virus. It does more than just work.
Make it to where it just works in the way that Todd believes that how it just works should be. In that case, it's fucking everything up. If something isn't, if there's too many things in the game, in the thing at once, just overload the fucking thing with a payload of goddamn. Make it like a Windows error thing, a Windows error box, a payload, or something like that.
I will. I'll do a hell of a lot, and they won't be able to fix it because, again, this glitch and virus will make it to where I'm the one who can control it. And if I leave the game stops working indefinitely. Imagine them saying, "Mr. Howard, Fallout just died." Impossible. I'm still making money off of it. No, Fallout died. A guy just got arrested in some state in the United States, and it caused our servers to combust and explode when he got arrested. What was the virus called? The Todd Howard virus. As long as he's alive and I'm playing the game, the virus will be active.
Todd.exe has been activated. Rip and tear.
Yeah, rip and tear and infect. Forget the infect. It infects all games. It infects and enslaves all systems, all accounts.
Infect and possess.
Infect and possess, yeah. I think that'd be kind of fun. And in best case scenario, we don't have to do that. We can make our own game. You're planning on helping me make a game.
Work with Unity. I can't really, like I said, I can't really guarantee. I'll give it a shot, but
it's all right. We're working on it. I had some ideas for the characters as well. We'll talk about that later because that will be a long time after. You'll have to have most of the game already done. But I figure if we do a side scroller or two involving some characters from my book, maybe make a side scroller if you hadn't already made it. Make a side scroller with like Zoe.
I can't even
I think that would have been kind of fun.
In the Unity 3D, so I'll try it the Unity 3D.
Oh no! Damn! Don't you? I wish Reddit would fuck off. This is one guy on trending on Reddit's Fallout 76. I'd gladly pay extra script to know what type of weapon I'm getting. You're just asking to get banned, buddy. Todd will fucking ban you for that. he screwed himself.
Yeah.
Talking about on Reddit about how the game could be, how the game should be, and not what it is to Todd, 5 stars, will get you banned in the game. Because Todd says people that play the game do not just get Reddit and join our little subreddit for no reason. People that have the game use our Reddit. So, he does the people that don't say the game's 5 stars, nothing wrong. And thumbs up every time Bethesda makes a thing, bans them. But says you did something wrong, like modding or whatever. Oh, I told you Clover had an account before with Microsoft, and she played a bit of Fallout in her time. And they banned her what was called moderation. Not modding, not hacking, not duping, moderation. She was a moderator on another form of her own for Paris, and Todd didn't like that because it had bot in it. They banned her account, which then bled over to Microsoft banning her account. Now she can't have an Xbox account. She legally can't have an Xbox account because of Todd. He took her to court over that shit. If it wasn't for her wanting to come to America, she would have had to eventually, because she was already losing her home, or her little apartment. Thanks to Todd Howard. She almost ended her life because of that. Because of him. Because of Todd, she almost killed herself. To try to, make amends for the sins he said she committed. But she didn't, because Amber's birthday at the time was coming up, and she wanted to come visit us, and that's kind of how this happened. Really is how Clover lives this out. She said she wanted to come visit Amber because they were in college together for a bit. And I said, you can stay with us. And she plays, but she hates the game. She hates Todd to the point where she hopes he gets cancer. For every day that he has screwed someone over since wanting to work with the company until he dies, he thinks he needs to get a form of cancer because he just is a cancer and ruins so many people's lives. He said it would only be karma. He was lied to, cheated, got cancer, and then died. But slowly. I kind of agree with her. Because I understand where she's coming from. She almost killed herself because of how he was treating her. He hates foreigners that play his game. If you're gay, you'll get or just pride. You'll get banned or punished. And then they release the Pride Month. What's it called? The Pride Flag banner.
Pride Flag.
And then, and that's the only day you'll get protection from those who play the game that are allowed to play the game, and solely exists to bully those who are Pride. You're protected from them for the Pride Month, and after that, Todd lets them go. He actually tells those people, but this player isn't part of the Pride community. This player is homosexual. He knows what you are, what gender you are. If it ain't straight, Todd's fucking you after Pride's over. See, I don't mind if someone's whatever they are, but just don't be a Todd. That's a gender I think anyone should kill themselves over, is being a Todd. Greedy. You're a liar, you're a killer, He'll do whatever it takes to get the word yes. He kind of reminds me of the was it Far Cry? Or the Far Cry games, maybe?
The Far Cry,
the cult, the guy with the cult who said that he used the word yes so many times. That's him. That's Todd. The word no equals death, but yes is the way to salvation and redemption. Yes is the word of God. You know, that's Todd. That's totally Todd. I'm going to punish you. Do you like it? No. Okay, it's a little rough. Do you like it? No. If you don't say yes, I'm going to have to flatline your character. And I'll gladly do it. Do you like it? Yes, Todd, if flatline's character anyways. Good. He's not your best. You know, he also reminds me of my parents how they used to act, where they still do it to this day, where, did you rob that bank? No, I didn't. I was proved to not. But 5 hours for them to try to force me to say yes. At least even said I didn't do it. But my parents, that was the right answer. Always the right answer when something bad happened in this house, in the household when I was a kid. I was 8 years old and I was accused of robbing a bank by my parents. I've been accused of far worse when I got older. And the right answer was supposed to be yes. The truth was yes. It never was true. But that was the truth. They now know me as a liar because I won't admit the things that they think I did. You know, my male cousin's gay, and he tried to rape me, but when he lied and said it was the other way around, my parents were like, "Well, you did it, so you're not our kid no more." They sent me off to a mental asylum for like 4 months. I was in a straitjacket for 4 fucking months because my cousin was gay and decided he wanted to try to force sex with me. And he got away with that too. And to this day, it's been getting worse since. You know, where his older sister and I keeps trying to accuse me. They come over here every day to go swimming with her father. And I stay away from them because I'm afraid she's going to lie to someone and say that I raped her or something. And then I'm going to prison. And even if they find no evidence, they're going to have to do something because it's one of the 2 biggest things that happen and the biggest exploits in the law is he raped me, he threatened to kill me, or this person is being a racist. Those are the 3 biggest things the police will act on and then do an investigation. Because they know if they don't do something, they'll get in trouble. And that's, you know, that's my dad's brother's kids. But then turned gay and decided he wanted to turn gay, starting with me. I ended up actually getting raped because I ended up getting raped. And then I was the one that went to an asylum. Because all he was like, well, he shrugged his shoulders and said he hates black people and something about that I was the one that started it. He was repaying the favor. And then all of a sudden, I'm in a straitjacket. I had no means of defense. None. Because I have a mental disability. Off to the asylum you go. You had sex with your cousin. Your male cousin. And eventually proved that he was homosexual and a rapist. No one ever came back and said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I made you spend what little bit of your teenage years in a mental asylum in a straitjacket in a padded room." And no, it still continues. He even blames me for that shit. It's like I'm the victim here because gas is Gas's fault. It's not Gas's fault. And Amber's got a KOS on him already. He hates it when he comes over here. He's not allowed over here. Clover has even told her parents, if your son comes over, I'm going to shove a shotgun up his ass, and I'm going to pull the trigger. Clover hates him so much, she's prepared to do so. I told her, go ahead. I do sometimes think it's time for the fam to get lost anyways. But we let the dad come over for rehabilitation. I went up there one day and told him that when your rehab is up, don't come back over here ever again. I'm disowned all my other family, and I'm not wavering anything because of that. Excuse me. It's just, but I'm concerned with how these games work and why I play them and all the other stuff. It's getting to the point where, there's no point. Oh, it's a tiger!
But
oh, whoa,
let's talk about some other games that have screwed us over. Let's talk about GTA. Because GTA...
I break my neck first.
GTA had screwed us over too. Particularly you.
Grand Theft Auto is, but that's what you expect from the... What do you expect from the company that told EA to screw off? I mean, they told EA that they weren't going to be a corporate whatever, and they left. And they're doing their own thing. EA does not have any single hold on Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. They're on their own. They have their own branding and everything. Rockstar is their branding. They run Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto. There's probably others, and I don't remember. But Grand Theft Auto flat out spans many different time zones. And hell, they even go as far back as the Nintendo DS. You can kind of get that out there. About the time that Raccoon City had bulbous hands and other stuff.
Yeah. But Grand Theft Auto has had a fallen grade. Because Grand Theft Auto wasn't terrible.
You need to dust the bottom of your fan, Cody.
I muted the mic a little bit on that. But
thank you. The shoe's nagging, so that's my fan's dusty.
From saying this, the games prior to that were pretty good. They were actually good. But
yeah, you get to get on Xbox now. And they're getting uninstall Fallout. Sorry, I just want to make that note. You're glitching, man.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, bad.
You want to get this video off here?
I don't know, man.
Whatever
for you. Whatever for you, because I'm only getting bits and pieces of your conversation, so... All I did was turn my Xbox on, and everything went to the shit real quick. I think we probably should, though, because my phone is dying, so...
Okay. But guys, I'm going to end this video off here. This is the first thing we did on my main channel here. And thank you guys for being here to talk to me about this. I'm a little peppy on this conversation though. But if you ever want to do